Hi, I'm Kevin Kuchenbecker, Planning, Zoning, and Historic Preservation Officer, and this is another moment in Deadwood's history. We're here with Justin Lux, our new Parking and Transportation Director.
Hello.
Justin, welcome to the team of department heads for the city, and how do you like the first week or two or first month that you've been here?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm really enjoying it. My days go by fast. I'm learning a lot. Every day brings up something new. I really enjoying being part of this great team. And yeah, it's gone really quickly.
Cool. One of the things, obviously, parking and transportation has been a part of Deadwood's history for quite some time. We started out, we had the interurban trolley. Legalized gaming started 33 years ago in 1989, and we've had a trolley system there. That's part of your duties, correct?
It is. So one of my duties is to manage our trolley system. We have one full-time employee under me who oversees the scheduling of that, keeps me up to date with any sort of route issues that come across with it. I think we have a pretty good program right now, so we're just trying to maintain it the best we can at this point.
One of the things last year we changed after 30-some years from green to red trolleys. It's taken a little bit of time to get used to, but I think they're very attractive. How many do we have in our system?
We have 5. The red took a little while to grow on me as well. I grew up here and got used to the green ones. And so when I saw the red ones, it just looked wrong at first. But now, seeing the other green trolleys around the area, I think it really sets us apart, and I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit.
Cool. Another part of the responsibility, of course, I always try to tie something back to our history. Transportation, we had wagon trains coming in here and oxen and everything else. Today we have vehicles, and we get almost 2.5 million people. With that, we have some parking challenges. Right now, the city planning office, as well as parking and transportation, and the City of Deadwood, all the departments are working towards a parking management study. Can you talk a little bit about what that is?
Sure, and I'll preface that with, when I started here working for the city, I worked for the police department, and I had helped with collecting the meters back when basically every spot in town was metered, and it would take 2 days. So it's been interesting to see how parking is developed. And this Walker Consulting Group, our project with them is just part of that development. So they're making sure that the city's optimizing the parking that we currently have to make the best experience for the city, the residents, the business owners, the employees downtown, and all of our visitors. And so at the end of this, they'll provide a recommendation, or recommendations, I should say, for how we should go forward. And yeah, we're just kind of continuously working on that and looking forward to working with our employees and the public in general with making that the best we can.
So along that line, one of the things that we're working on, obviously reaching out to our stakeholders, as Justin indicated, those businesses, employees, residents, and nearly 2.5 million visitors a year, is with a survey. And so we'd encourage you to watch for that. It'll be out on the City of Deadwood website. We're going to do some outreach with our preservation partners like the Chamber of Commerce, Deadwood History, which is a great preservation partner, and ask for feedback on how often you come into the community, how parking is. One of the things I found very interesting is we talked about another parking garage, but after doing a preliminary study, we're at a 70 to 85% occupancy during most of our peak season. It's just about 10 days a year that we truly are busting at the seams, and a parking garage makes sense. So one of the things we've done is step back from that parking garage concept and how do we manage our existing spaces better? And many times in most communities is not the creation of new spaces, but the management of existing spaces. And that's what we're really going to be looking at from those recommendations, don't you think?
Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of spaces that are, I think, underutilized, and we need to find out why they're underutilized, and that's part of the study.
So again, tying it back to history, those wagon trains, we still have horsepower, but now it's 350 horsepower and a pickup and 600 horse and a Corvette, huh?
Yeah, and they take up a little more parking. So.
Yeah. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's happening with one of our departments here, parking and transportation. Justin, it's been a pleasure working with you over the last month, and look forward to the next 10 years in your position and continuing to make historic Deadwood a better place and enhancing transportation and parking throughout the city.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you. That's a wrap.